Okay, Ben, thank you for coming for this interview. Okay, so the first question I would like to ask you is, how long have you been presenting for?
It's sort of been an on and off thing. I used to do it weekly. It was around a weekly basis, but now I wouldn't say it's less frequent. I'd say if I'm at a event, I'd be doing it a lot more than I would be.
So why did you exactly want to be a presenter?
Good question. Because I like to improve my confidence. I like talking to people in front of people about if, for instance, we've got a car for sale. I like to tell them about the data side and what the car's like to drive, what it comes with, whether it's got full history with the car or is it, a car that needs restoration or anything like that.
Was there any struggles when you were entering the presenting business?
There was, as you probably know, social media is a big that could affect your presenting a lot, because it goes out to the world and people react to what you say. They like to recreate videos and take the mick, and
There's a lot of trolls about it, basically.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I get you. Was there any awkward moments that you ever had when you were presenting?
There was, but me being me, I take it on the chin, and yeah, just hope for the best, really.
Were there any times when you just weren't enjoying yourself when you were presenting?
I'd say the social media side did take effect to me. I wasn't affected by it, but we did receive many things from people, including all different types of abuse on Twitter, like death threats and all not very nice things. But in this life, you just got to learn to take it on the chin and take it on your shoulder and move on.
Was there anything really vulgar towards you, or was it just like stuff like, oh, he's specky or something like that? Or
it was sort of a mixed bag sort of things, and yeah, I just didn't let it go to my heart. I just took it on the chin and moved on with my life.
To be fair with you, you were a presenter, so the hate was mainly towards the people you were interviewing rather than you yourself,
Yeah.
I think.
Well, the thing is, I think football fans can get a bit excited if their team's lost, and they start to take their anger out on the players, the ref, the manager, and they like to get their view across.
They're very passionate.
Yeah,
football fans.
indeed. Yeah.
Has there been anyone hard that you had to interview?
There was on the odd occasion, but I'm sure more times I did it, it became second nature to me, and I found it a lot more easier.
Was there anyone great to interview?
Yeah, basically we interviewed a few former Dons players that aren't at the club anymore.
Like, who is that?
There was a chap called Alex Revel who's now at Northampton. Talked to him about happy with the performance today, and at the time, a few years ago now, he went in goal for the team and he saved the penalty despite being a striker because the keeper got sent off.
Was there any others, or was it just?
Some of the car people we've interviewed for social media, like some of the owners, seeing them so passionate about their cars is really good fun.
Did you interview the chairman as well?
Chairman?
Yeah.
Not that I can recall.
Do you get any recognition out in the streets from your presenting?
Maybe the odd occasion, not as much as what I used to have. Maybe from quite young children instead of excuse me, young children more than adults, but yeah.
What was the greatest location Present has taken you?
It'd probably be at Salon Privé, when we had a collection of cars on display. Some of them were for sale, others were just to show to the members of the public, and talking about those cars to people really was good fun.
And what advice would you give to someone who is interested in presenting, like me for example?
Yeah, just firstly do what you enjoy. If you do something you don't enjoy, you won't have as much passion or as much drive to like go that extra step. Always try your best, no matter what, and yeah, that's really it.
You don't really need to answer this, but why exactly did you finish MK Dons Fan TV?
It was quite interesting. We went to an away game. I believe it was, I can't remember where. We got approached by the head of social media for the club. There's a chap called Ben Pacey, and he didn't particularly want us to do it anymore because EFL, the English Football League, introduced new rules that in simple terms meant recording your own face inside the stadium would count as copywriting. Don't ask me why. And second of all, I think we lost that passion for it, and it just, every time we interviewed someone, it just seemed like an effort. At the start, we started it as a hobby, and in the end, it felt like it was more of a chore.
Now, can you explain the howling segment?
Could do. Yeah, it was just, someone just sent me the video, and you know, it's a very weird. Yeah, I can't remember how I reacted. I was like, oh, I was quite shocked. But you know, you just gotta move on with life, and yeah, it didn't really affect me too much, and yeah, that's really it.
The guy you interviewed, was it Phil?
It was Phil and Ollie. Yeah.
Phil and Ollie, yeah. Well, have you interviewed them before?
Yes, I had. Yeah, Ollie we'd interviewed a few times.
Is he always that crazy and stuff?
He is. Yeah, it's probably due to the amount of alcohol he consumes before a match day. It's pretty incredible. Phil's quite a passionate guy. I haven't seen him for a while. He travels over from Northern Ireland, which is a bit bizarre. I don't know.
Football fans say.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so can you tell me more about your Export 56 presenting role?
Yeah. Well, in the media, I run pretty much all the social media for our business. We've gained around 4,500 followers on Instagram and around 17,000 likes on Facebook. I've had to do more of the media side. I've had to do the odd interview for people about if they want to know about a car. We've got a few videos on a YouTube channel, and yeah.
So, where exactly can we find you on social media?
Just write on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, Export 56. We've got around 5 videos on YouTube. One of them is our most frequent one, is when we went to Salon Privé and we had a few cars off display and we were talking, and then the car starts up and it's all nicely presented and got a few drone shots on there, so it looks good.
So how long have you started Export 56 after leaving MK Dons Fan TV? Or was it during the time?
Well, when I was doing MK Dons Fan TV, I was at college, wasn't a big fan of it, and I left college and Dad asked me if I wanted to work with him, and I was like, yeah, sure. We're like the leading experts in classic Porsche, so it's a nice high-up company to go and work for.
So would you like to tell the audience more about Export 56 as how, you know, it is as a show, or?
Yeah. So it's just basically a restoration. It's a racing servicing, buying and selling classic Porsches from 1948 to 1975. We've just opened our brand new service centre in the middle of Milton Keynes where we service more of the modern Porsches. We've still got the classic stuff, but we service like all the Boxsters, the 993s, the 996s, and the modern stuff, clients and stuff. So,
Ben, I've got to thank you a lot for this.
cheers, Ahmed.
I really do appreciate this.
Thank you.
You don't understand how much I appreciate this, Ben. So thank you a lot.
You're welcome.